I really liked my hair when I was a kid, actually. My mom combed it every day. It was long, big, and we did a lot of different things with it. It always had braids in it. Not a time I had my hair out unless, you know, it was my communion or a party or something like that. But I really loved my hair until I got into the public school system, because these girls used to make fun of me all the time. I was the only girl that still wore braids. Everyone else had a perm and had straight hair. They called me Dookie braids, and I hated that. And I would go home and ask my mom, can I get a perm, can I get a perm? And she would always say no. But I asked her a lot, and at some point I wore her down. I was going into high school, and she took me to the hair salon and I got my first perm.
My hair was always in bows and barrettes and clips and stuff like that. So I wanted to kind of be, you know, a little older. And I used to beg my mom, like, oh, just leave the back out, like when she used to comb my hair. So she would put the top like in a ponytail or a bun or whatever, and then like have the back out. And I regretted it every time, because at the end of the day, it would just shrink up. And to comb it out, oh my God, was painful. I remember when I first wanted a perm. I used to go to this pharmacy store, and they had like this aisle with kiddie perms. And I used to see the girls in the box, and it was so cute. And they had like, you know, the long silky, you know, hair and like the curls. And I was like, Mommy, I was like, I want my hair to look like that. I want my hair like that. I don't even think I understood what a perm was. I just saw the picture and I was like, that's how I want my hair. So one day, I guess she gave in and gave me a perm.
So when I was transitioning, no one was transitioning around that time. I don't think there were any blogs or anything like that. It was like in 98 or 99, something like that.
When I made the decision to go natural, it was in 1999, I believe. And back then, there wasn't really that much information out there about, you know, transitioning to natural.
So I would double strand twist my hair while it was wet after I conditioned it, and then I'd put it in China bumps. And then I went into the hooded dryer, and I would take it out when it's dry, and it would be really nice and curly. I loved it. I actually love my transitioning process because I did that a lot. I used to work at a record label, and I was a DJ at the same time, so I had this one look that kind of fit this new persona that I had in the music industry, and that look was a weave. It was a full head curly weave, and I called it a natural weave, but whatever. I don't know what I was thinking back then. I just started really getting tired of it because I didn't see my hair anymore, and I wanted my natural hair back, so I just took it out and just, you know, got rid of it.
Most styles back then were braids, were like braid extensions. So that's how I transitioned. I just braided my hair, and I braided my hair using every braid style known to man. I had silky locks, I had micro braids, I had Janet Jackson goddess braids, if that's what it was called. I had, you know, braids like Brandy. The last style I had was micro braids, and they were pretty long. I used to feel my roots, and I was getting a little excited. I was like, oh, okay, you know, my hair's growing in. I think I've had it long enough, so it's time to go. I'm ready to go natural. I'm ready to wear my hair, you know, out. So I went to the salon and did the big chop. She swung me around in the chair, and I was in shock because I went from having long micro braids down to here to having hair this short.
I realized that there was a reoccurring theme in the natural hair community, that styling is kind of an issue. It's a challenge. Not only that, transitioning is a challenge as well. So I thought to myself, why not show people different styles, how to achieve them, and that it's not that difficult to transition. It's not that difficult to become a naturalista. So I know Natasha from Main Moves TV, and I thought she would be perfect for it because she's in front of the camera and behind the camera, and she does a wonderful job. So I reached out to her, told her the idea, and she was totally on board for it.
I was on board with making a Naturalista because it's all about inspiration. And I feel that lives are changed, or lives can be changed through the inspiration of things that other people went through.
Natasha and I created Make Me a Naturalista, the web show, to help women that have hair issues, you know, natural hair issues. Those that want to transition, those that are going natural or thinking about it, or who are currently natural that really need help with styling and things like that. But with this show, it's more than just hair.
So many women come up to us and ask us, oh, you know, your hair is beautiful, but I can't do that. Yes, you can. But being natural doesn't necessarily mean that you're a naturalista.
What is a naturalista? I know, we use it a lot in the natural hair community, right? And some of us know what it means and some of us don't. It just sounds cute. But a naturalista is that confident woman that loves her natural beauty, her natural hair texture. Like, you can see it a mile away, or when she walks in a room, you know she's a naturalista, okay? And she's confident on a good hair day and she's confident on a bad hair day. And, you know, we all want to get to that point.
So with our help, along with professional stylists, you're in the right hands. So we hope that you do watch the show. You know, we want to hear from you. Send us your comments and your feedback, and we're just so excited to be bringing this to you guys.
Absolutely. I'm Yardley.
I'm Natasha,
and I'm a naturalista.